share my screen real quick here, kick off our monthly showcase. Again, appreciate everybody being here today for our monthly feature showcase. Great attendance last month as we kicked this off, and we're going to continue to do these every single month with our accelerated roadmap and everything we're bringing to revenue teams today. So very excited for you guys all to be here, and hopefully you guys are having a good start to your summers and either wrapping up Q3 or kicking off, or wrapping up Q2 or kicking off Q3 as well. So excited to show how we can help accelerate your second half revenue as well. Again, my name is Andrew Bothwell. I'm the SVP of Revenue here, joined by a couple people. I'll let Apurva do a quick intro, but everybody knows Apurva. She's amazing with our customers. And then we do have a new face joining us as well. So I'd like to welcome Brooke Simmons to our team as well. She's joining as our VP of Customer Success to work closely with Apurva, myself, and Sahil to continue to accelerate our customer experience. Brooke, you want to share a couple words, a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I got a slide, folks. That's exciting. But hey, everybody, Brooke Simmons. I am 4 weeks into my journey as the new VP of Customer Success here at Rattle. My background is in management consulting and sales tech. I love sales tech. So companies like Speckit, many years at Outreach as well, building their customer success organization. And I learned that I love working with revenue and revenue operations leaders. And I'm really excited to be part of the team here at Rattle to help make sure you're getting the most out of your investment in Rattle and make sure everything's going really smoothly for your teams. So excited to get to know each of you.
Awesome. Welcome, Brooke. Welcome, Brooke. Well, with that, let's jump into the agenda. I think as everybody's been asking and excited to be here for, we're going to talk about meeting intelligence. We'll also talk about our new analytics, which we're just as excited about. And then Sahil will share a little bit more on what's coming next. And I actually didn't even let Sahil introduce himself, but he is always the man of the half hour. And I think everybody knows who Sahil is as is. So welcome, Sahil. Thank you for joining us today as well.
Yeah, excited to be here. Thanks everyone for joining in. So to Andrew's point, we're going to talk about these two large releases that we had in the last 1 month. And then I want to talk about Canvas and Digest, the release that will have in August. So let's jump in. Meeting intelligence. Andrew, do you want to share my screen?
Sure. I'm going to pass it over to you.
Okay, thank you. All right. So meeting intelligence is our integration with Gong right now, which will automatically take your calls right after they happen and will do two things. So one, it will send you a summary inside of Slack of how the call went, what the next steps are, even coaching and feedback. And then it will send the AE an alert in which they can see which fields they should be updating. So think if this was a sales call, right after this call, meeting intelligence will ping my deal room for the sales call on how the call went. So if Andrew, who wasn't there, can see how the call went, or my manager's manager or anyone from the company. But it will also ping me as the seller on the fields that I should be updating. So no more manual work of taking notes, no more manual work of thinking which fields I should be updating. It's all automated. So let me show you what this looks like inside of Slack. So right now I'm sending this into a deal room, and I would plug deal rooms again. If you are not using deal rooms, you absolutely should. I have never seen a customer who didn't improve their win rates by more than 10% with just using deal rooms. Deal rooms have a huge impact. 60% of all our customers are now on deal rooms. And if you have larger deals, mid-market or enterprise deals, I think that's where you use deal rooms, not SMB. It would be too noisy. But right now I'm sending these insights into the deal room. So let's say if I have a deal room with Shopify, it will first of all give me information about this opportunity and the call. And hey, this was recorded on June 26th for 30 minutes. These were the participants. It will even tag your own internal people. So it's telling me that Rachel and Andrew from my team were on the call. And the call was with Brandy, who's the VP of Go-to-Market Strategy and Transformation. It will link me back to the recording in Gong for convenience. And then it will even tag the related accounts and opportunity. Now, meeting intelligence will give me a summary of the call that I know that is not useful for me as a seller, but it's very useful for my manager who wants to keep a tab on how calls go. And these summaries can be as detailed or as succinct as you want. But along with meeting summary, we'll also give meeting minutes. So this 30-minute meeting was divided automatically into 6 sections. And this is also automated in a way that our AI will decide which sections were important and then create those sections automatically. It will give every section a header and it will tell what happened in that section. So let's say with Shopify, we talked about creating workflows. The 3 main pieces were that there's no limitation on objects. They want to create a workflow for state change and they want to add conditions and change message content. Now, as a manager now, I can easily click on this and it will take me to this particular snippet between 20 minutes and 26 minutes in Gong so I can listen to it. So we want to increase your Gong usage and this is a fantastic way to do that. Gong is an excellent partner. We are proud to be able to integrate with them. But as you'll see in V2, we are extending this integration or expanding this integration to Zoom and to Chorus in July and August, respectively. So that's the first piece of this, which is the summary message. The second piece is it will also ping the AE on which fields they should be updating. Now, I'm sending this into the channel, but both of these messages can be sent to the channel directly to the owner, to the owner's manager. You can configure where it should go. But as the AE, it's telling me that, hey, I should change next step to reschedule the meeting. I should change primary use case and my medic fields. And I can just hit on update fields. All the AI suggestion will automatically be pre-filled here. If I want to make a change, I can. And then as soon as I hit submit, it will update my CRM. That easy. And this piece alone would save sellers so much time, but also make sure that you capture better data in the CRM while keeping sellers happy and reducing their admin work. I'm just cruising through this, but if anyone has any questions, feel free to post them in Q&A, and I'm just keeping an eye on the Q&A. I'm happy to answer them. Now, the backend for it. The backend is pretty easy for meeting intelligence. So it's a 1-minute setup. You integrate Gong. You can choose to create a custom object in Salesforce where you can also send all of this data in Salesforce in a custom object of Rattle if you want. You can decide where do you want to send these insights. I'm sending this into the deal room, but you can even send them to a channel or to the owner. We have the capability to add custom prompts. So say you want to change this meeting summary on how it looks. You can easily in natural language say, hey, I don't want meeting summary to be more than 200 words, and you can change this. And then field update suggestions. You will turn this on and you will say, these are the fields that I want to update. And who should get the message is just the owner directly. Save settings and you're done. It's that easy. So the configuration is definitely less than a minute of time end to end. Now, meeting intelligence is an add-on on every plan. So the cost for meeting intelligence, the list price is $15 per user per month. But till July 17th, we're offering a 33% discount. So we're reducing the cost by 1/3 and taking it down to $10 per user per month, which will be prorated to the remainder of the term of your contract. I'm just looking at the question here. If you wanted to add meeting notes to the opportunity in a rich text field, I think because we are creating a custom object, we are going to sync this notes mark into the custom object. So you should have them there, but I can see what your use case is on rich text field, and we might be able to do something. You should just chat with Apurva or Brooke, and we'll figure something out. Cool. So moving on from meeting intelligence, I think obviously we're very excited by meeting intelligence, but the second feature that we launched is analytics. So I cannot be more excited about analytics. This is a bird's eye view of how Rattle is working for your teams inside of Rattle. So now if you log into your Rattle app, you can go into this tab called Analytics Beta. It's available in everyone's account. And you can see analytics are grouped on overview, on individual workflows, by recipient, and by deal rooms. It will even throw me insights such as 7 workflows have low engagement. So I might want to turn them off. You can change the duration here. It's by default set to 90 days. So just to walk you through this analytics page is telling me that total number of alerts sent by Rattle are 15,000 and 2,500 have been engaged. And we are counting engagement as button interaction. Either they put an emoji on the message or they replied in thread in that message. And typically what we see is an engagement more than 10% is a very good engagement. And we say 10% because most of these alerts are just sent as visibility alerts where you don't want them to take any action. So overall, an engagement more than 10% is really good. Anything less than 5%, and you might want to take a look at the rattles that you have built and optimize them. But now you have all the data at your fingertips. A couple of other things, you can see the number of workflows that we have. You can see top users. We have Rob, who is on this webinar as well, who is a top user. You can see the number of deal rooms created and contacts auto-created. By the way, if you're not using Rattle for auto-create contacts, that's also included in everyone's plan. So you can use that without any additional cost. But it'll basically start creating contacts that show up on your calendar meetings. And then it will give you top 10 workflows, and you can filter them by number of alerts and number of engaged alerts and total engagement percentage. So really cruising through here, just so that we get some time for Canvas and Digest. You can go into workflow insights. It will tell you when you created more workflows, how those workflows are distributed. And then you can use these tabs here to see these are the 7 workflows that have a pretty low engagement, as you can see. 219 alerts were sent, but only 4 were actioned on. If you think it's still valuable, then yes, you can keep it. But if not, then you should consider killing it. It will even tell you how many workflows are sending too many alerts. And if there are workflows that haven't sent alerts in a while. So either the condition was wrong or they are not relevant anymore. So again, you have all these insights. Now, just the last one on recipient insights. Now, this might take maybe 30 to 45 seconds to load just because there's a lot of data that's being pulled on the back end. So we'll just wait for it for maybe 15 more seconds. Okay, there we go. It will give me the number of users who have engaged, the number of channels that have been engaged, and the number of groups. And then in terms of recipients, I can see, let's say, take one example. Let's just search this for Elise. I can see Elise, who's the head of sales development, has received 111 DMs and has engaged with 75, which makes her engagement percent 68. And she has taken 191 actions. Now, this action means that she would have taken actions on DMs, but also alerts that she receives in public channels. So that's why this action number is more than the number of DMs received. And this will also tell us who are the people who don't take action. Maybe my name will show up here. let's see. So Rob, if I can call on Rob, is Rob, for some reason, gets thousands of alerts and has acted only on 21, but he has also taken the most amount of actions. Again, this information is available. And finally, for deal rooms, it will give you a sense of active deal rooms and participants, message exchange, and overall revenue influence. Again, if you don't use deal rooms, I'll highly recommend you to start using deal rooms. Okay, so that's on analytics. It's available for everyone. It's already in your accounts. It's in beta. We are still finalizing these queries and making sure that the data reflects the right numbers. But yes, you can start using it from today. If you have any questions, feel free to again post them in the Q&A. But I want to talk about what's up next. So really quickly on meeting intelligence, we have Zoom and Chorus that are up next. So Zoom should be available in beta by the end of July. And we are planning to release Chorus integration for meeting intelligence in August. And then custom prompts. So if you want to get something else in meeting intelligence that's not in this message already. So let's say you want MedPick feedback. So custom prompts would be available in the next week. It's that soon. Okay, let's talk about Canvas and Digest because I want to spend solid 6 or 7 minutes on it. So we gave everyone a sneak peek of Canvas on what it is, but I think now we are ready to talk about Canvas because this will go into a general release in August and will go into a beta release with 5 of our most special customers in a week and a half. So by the end of next week, this will go into beta. So Canvas is our way of visualizing the entire sales process. So this is what a canvas would look like. This might seem like a lot, but obviously you can start small, but it's basically you will build blocks for how your sales process is supposed to function. So let's talk about, so this canvas has pipeline, deal, and your customer workflows, but you can separate them out in separate canvases. But let's talk about my deal workflow. When a deal hits discovery, I want to let the AE know that a new opportunity has been assigned to them. And I want to make sure handoff notes are taken from the SDR. When the deal hits demo, I want to make sure medic fields are entered based on discovery. And I want to make sure that demo date is not overdue. At proposal, if the deal is more than 50K, I want to create a deal room. And then I want to make sure that it's not stuck in proposal stage for more than 30 days. And so on and so forth. This is your sales process. What Rattle will do is we will take your documented sales process, whether that's in Seismic, Google Doc, Word document, HighSpot, wherever it is. And we will create this document as much as we can for you in collaboration. And then once the process is laid out, it's an excellent way to identify gaps on where are some of the things that you haven't done that you should be doing. But it will also give you real-time feedback on which process is working. So if you can see on my screen, it's telling me that less than 1% of my records are where handoff notes are missing, but I have 22% records where demo date is overdue. And I have 12% records where medic is overdue or medic hasn't been entered. So now this will tell me exactly where challenges in my process are that I can then go and fix them or enable my team for that. But it gets even more complex. So I can click on this. It will even tell me which those 121 records are. I can group them by owners. So it tells me that Jennifer has 3 records that she needs to update where demo rate is overdue. And I can just click Jennifer and I can send a moment in time alert to her or to everyone else for them to fix it right on the call. Think when you're on a forecasting call and you can see how many records are in each part of your funnel, how many records are failing and who those defaulters are, and you can ping them and remind them right away. So Canvas solves a lot of things, as you can imagine. And yeah, if you have any questions, please post them in Q&A. Andrew, before I show everyone digest, anything you will add to Canvas?
Sorry, was there on mute? No, I mean, I think we're super excited for this. And I think the key visibility, especially even for revenue leaders, to see where the process might be stalling or where it might break. This allows both revenue leaders and revenue op leaders to come together and actually really see the data in real time. And that's why, as a revenue leader, I'm super excited to be able to have this capability and be able to sit down with my revenue ops leaders and enablement leaders to help find solutions and further enhance the ability with Rattle.
And let me now expose you to Digest, which is part of Canvas. So we talked about this example where Jennifer has 3 records where demo date is overdue, but Jennifer will also have records where she hasn't entered handoff notes, where she hasn't inputted medic fields, where some of her opportunities are stuck in stage. What a digest will do moving forward is it will take all of the records where Jennifer hasn't done the thing that she was supposed to do, send her one single Slack alert and say, hey, Jennifer, there are 17 records across 12 different workflows that you need to fix. So no more 17 different alerts, no more different workflows. It's just one single alert. And when Jennifer clicks on that alert, it will take her to an interface like this, which is a separate tab in your browser, most likely Chrome, which will ask her that, hey, these are the 17 records that you need to fix. And it will even highlight the fields that that have to be filled in. So if as you can see, for Team Bridge, she needs to enter handoff notes as well as fix the stage. For Growth Hive, she just needs to fill in medic. As soon as I fill them, it's a gamified system. These rows will start shortening down, and it will tell her that, hey, these are the number of records that you have to fix to get to inbox 0. And I fix it, and this whole table is done. And I now, as an AE, I don't have to go through 10 different places. It's all in one single interface telling me what exactly do I need to fix. Along with Digest, your AEs can obviously go into their opportunities that are expiring soon, and or their monthly digest or their weekly digest, and manage their pipeline this way. But yes, we're super excited for Canvas and Digest. Canvas will help ops, RevOps professionals, and Canvas will help sales managers and leaders understand what their process looks like and the gaps. And Digest will help AEs fix everything from one single interface without clicking on 20 different alerts or without clicking on 10 different tabs in Salesforce. So we plan to make both Canvas and Digest available in August. Both are our August release. And for Meeting Intelligence V2, just to recap quickly, Zoom will be available later in July, and then Chorus will be available in August. This was one. If you have any last minute questions, please feel free to, again, post them in the Q&A. All right. I think we have a question. Yes. So target releases. So I'll just pull this up again. Canvas and Digest are both August release. Meeting Intelligence V2 with Zoom is a July release, and with Chorus is an August release. I just want to ask everyone a question. Is anyone on this call who uses Gong want to take a demo with our team? So let me, Rob, can you create a quick poll for if people want a demo for meeting intelligence.
Sahil, I think it's better for them to just chat in if they want to use meeting intelligence. Just a quick yes or no, and we can capture that.
Okay, so yes, feel free to either reach out to Brooke or Apurva, or just post a yes in comments, and someone from our team will reach out and set you up on a demo of meeting intelligence. Meeting intelligence with our Gong integration is available to everyone to use in a free POC for 2 weeks. So you can use it. You can use it. You can kick the tires, make sure that it works, and then you can take a decision whether you want to upgrade to meeting intelligence or not. All right. Thanks everyone for joining in. Hopefully this was informative, and we can't wait to get all these features out in your hands. And I'm already looking forward to our next monthly product webinar. Thank you. Bye-bye.